Hello, this is Manesh Patel from Ichimoku Trade. Today we're going to reveal a hidden secret behind options. I've spent over $58,000 in learning options, but really none of those education firms really taught me the inside and out of options. And I still kept on making the critical mistakes. And I want to go through one of those things that I sat there and had huge issues with these education firms, which I never learned at all. How many times have you been correct in picking the correct direction for the particular stock to go, but your option strategy never made any money? If that's happened to you a lot, have you found the solution for that? Well, today I want to kind of go through that with you and show you another example of that scenario where you could be correct in picking the direction of the particular stock, but if you don't know options, you're not going to make money. In fact, you could lose money even though it goes in your direction. Okay? Before we begin, let's go for a normal disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All information is owned by EII Capital Group. You cannot copy or distribute this information without our written permission. The charts today are not from eSignal. They're going to be from Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade since we're dealing with the options, but we're broker neutral, so it really doesn't matter. If you have any questions, you could email us here or give us a call at any of our office locations here. But one thing I want you to emphasize is that I want to propose a question for you guys today. And I want you to be able to email us and send us a response. And if you send us a response, we'll sit there and help you get the answer to your solution. Okay? So let's go through and start looking at everything here. Here's a chart for Delta Airlines. This is a 4-hour chart here. Don't worry about this Ichimoku indicator if you've never dealt with it. But basically, we bought here at this green line here. Reason why that's a major support. So when the stock was about $49.10, we're basically betting on this instrument going up, and our goal is to basically get it up to about $51.44. So you can see when we bought it here at $49.13, the stock has actually moved up over a dollar. About $1.20 or so from where we basically bought the option trade from. If we go to the Analyze tab here, this is showing you the risk graph for Delta Airlines here. You could see here, basically we bought a February 60 call here. We bought it for 34 cents, and you could see basically from this risk graph here, let me shrink this down here. You could see that we bought one contract for 34 cents. Since we bought two contracts, our maximum risk is going to be this value here, this purple line, which is $68. And we have the potential of making unlimited profit here. But if you look at it here, if you understand the Greeks, for every dollar move, I'm going to make $23. Okay? So today, if you think about it, the stock moved up $1.13. So we at least should have made one Delta's worth of money. So we should at least make $23.53 in profit, which is pretty much close to the value of the option. If you look at the P&L for today, it's minus $2. Now, what happened? We were basically bought a call on this particular instrument. The stock moved up over a dollar, but yet we're down $2 for the day. Why did that happen? Do you know the answer to that? Okay, this is a question that you have to be able to answer in order to be successful. Okay, if you can't answer that, then you're never going to be successful in options at all, and what's going to happen is the broker is going to sit there and take your money and basically get commissions from you. Okay, so what I want everyone to do is I want to challenge you guys to send me an email here at Manesh. Send the email to me, which is my name's Manesh. Send it to info@EII Capital with your answer, and I promise you we'll respond back and tell you what the answer is, and we'll help you step you through that process on answering your question. Thank you and have a good day.